Okay, so today is the day we have been waiting for, Ghislaine Maxwell's trial. And yes, that is how you say her name. At least her brother says her name that way, so I'm just going to follow suit. I'm assuming that he knows because I've heard like 9 million pronunciations of her name and none of them sound correct. Okay, so the Irish Times has a great synopsis, and if you're someone like me that you can't, I just didn't have time to read all of the everything written that was coming out because it was coming out in like a bazillion different texts and trying to find it on the internet. Anyway, this is from the Irish Times, and it says Ghislaine Maxwell preyed on vulnerable young girls, manipulated them, and served them up to be sexually abused by Jeffrey Epstein. Federal prosecutors said in their opening arguments in her much awaited trial. The defendant was trafficking kids for sex. I mean, yeah, that's what this is all about. Oh my gosh. Maxwell was Epstein's best friend and right hand, said prosecutor Lara Pomerantz. She was involved in every detail of Epstein's life. The defendant and Epstein were partners in crime. Yeah, in more ways than one. But Ms. Maxwell's lawyer told the jury that the sex abuse charges against the British socialite were for things that Epstein had done and that the memories of the accusers had been manipulated. Come on. I mean, that's a stretch. The charges against Ghislaine Maxwell are for things that Jeffrey Epstein did, but she is not Jeffrey Epstein. Are you, this is what they're going on? Defense attorney Bobby Sternheim said. Ms. Maxwell, 59, the daughter of the late British press baron Robert Maxwell, Mossad, has pleaded not guilty on 6 counts related to her alleged involvement in the late financier's sexual abuse of teen girls, some as young as 14. That just makes me sick. The indictment cites 4 accusers referred to as minor victim 1, minor victim 2, minor victim 3, and minor victim 4, though it is believed more will take the stand. I hope they do. Epstein took his own life. Okay. No, he didn't. He committed suicide. No, he did not. He's still alive. Okay, took his own life in a Manhattan federal jail in August 2019 while awaiting trial. Ms. Maxwell's alleged crimes took place from 1994 to 2004, prosecutors have said. In a New York court on Monday, Ms. Maxwell wore a cream-colored sweater and black pants. Who cares what she wore? Seriously. When she first walked into the courtroom around 8:30 a.m. local time, Ms. Maxwell lifted her eyebrows and acknowledged her sister, who was seated in the first row. Ms. Maxwell wrote throughout proceedings and at times passed notes to her attorneys, according to a pool report. Throngs of media had gathered outside the courthouse before dawn in hopes of securing a much-coveted seat in court or a place in an overflowing viewing room. An Epstein accuser, Sarah Ransom, arrived at the courthouse shortly before proceedings began, telling reporters, "I never thought this day would come." Jury selection. Opening arguments came after the first panel of 12 jurors and 6 alternates were selected. The panel seemed to be ethnically diverse. Many of the jurors and alternates also appeared to be from a younger demographic. During the lunch break, which came before opening statements, a group gathered outside the courthouse for a purportedly rally against sex trafficking, though the comments were largely conspiratorial. What, that Epstein is still alive? That he didn't commit suicide? A speaker using a megaphone said Epstein didn't kill himself. See? One attendee sported a red and white cap, similar to those worn by supporters of Donald Trump. Oh, you don't say. That said the same thing. Oh, so biased. Some attendees set up a tent to facilitate the distribution of stickers, some of which expressed skepticism about COVID-19. Oh, heavens no. One woman held a sign that read, "COVID is not a pandemic, but a human trafficking," along with the words illegal organ harvesting. Yeah, all that's real, dude. Authorities arrested Ms. Maxwell on July 2nd, 2020 at a secretive, expensive estate in the small New Hampshire town of Bradford. Audrey Strauss, acting Manhattan U.S. Attorney at the time, contended that Ms. Maxwell played a critical role in helping Epstein to identify, befriend, and groom minor victims, and that in some cases, Maxwell participated in the abuse, normalizing abuse. The indictment charges that Ms. Maxwell would try to normalize sexual abuse from a minor victim by, among other things, discussing sexual topics, undressing in front of the victim, being present when a minor victim was undressed, and or being present for sex acts involving the minor victim and Epstein. The Manhattan U.S. Attorney has also accused Ms. Maxwell of trying to cover up her involvement in Epstein's crimes by providing untrue information under oath during civil litigation. That lawsuit was the defamation case which Virginia Giuffre, a longtime Epstein accuser, brought against Ms. Maxwell. Ms. Giuffre has claimed Ms. Maxwell and Epstein coerced her into sexual activity with Prince Andrew when she was 17. Ms. Giuffre and Ms. Maxwell, who called her a liar. Ms. Giuffre sued Ms. Maxwell, who called her a liar, but both Ms. Maxwell and the Duke of York maintain their innocence. Ms. Maxwell is charged with 2 counts relating to the alleged lying. Those will be tried in a separate proceeding. Okay, so that sums up today. I'm going to make it short and just post it, and hopefully you can get caught up before tomorrow.